What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the first stream in 4 months. Yeah, trust me, I know it's been ages since we had our last live stream. It's been a hot minute. It's been a good 4 months since we last went live. That's incredibly long. But we are back. And we are in the xCrafts. That is not the right one. We are in the xCrafts ERJ. Now before I begin, this is not a sponsored video. This is not a sponsored stream. This is not. I was not given the product. I bought it my own money. So just letting you know. Okay. So we are taking this thing from Jacksonville over to Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina. So yeah, what's up, Nikki? Glad to see you. What's up, Cal? Glad to see you. Damn that voice. No. If he doesn't do something retarded when he goes live, I'll be sad. Nick, you know how I am about streams. You know how I am. Alright, so we are in X-Plane 12.06. It's beta 1. We're still in the first beta. What's up, Aviation Master? What's going on? Hope all is well. So we are in the new update. Clouds are definitely better, and I don't know if it's just me, but the night lighting looks different. You guys can be the judge of that. But the night lighting just looks different. I don't know. Which mic is that? It is the Moano something. I can't remember. I can't remember what the exact model is. But I will kind of want this plane. Is it easy to fly? We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. It can be a bit of a tricky aircraft to fly. Especially since there are some things missing on the xCrafts, but we're going to get to that later in the stream. We're not going to get to that now. Trust me, you can ask Aviation Master. I have been flying this thing nonstop just to be able to stream this thing. Because it's this plane is so... There are so many things missing on the xCrafts. It's not worth the price. And I'm going to get to that point later. But yeah, First off, we're going to start with a 3D model. Of course, you know, Nikki says 3D model. 3D modeling is good. It's not bad. The interior textures are not bad. But the systems, they're not it. And we're going to get to that later. We're going to get there. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and plug in the GPU. We're going to go ahead and turn that available. That is in use. Battery 1 and 2 can go on. We're going to turn these down. We don't need all this. Alright, confirmed, not sponsored. Yeah, this is not sponsored. This is not a sponsored video. I bought this airplane, so this is literally my complete honesty, complete truth, okay? So we're going to shut that up. Now we're going to go to TARA ident. There we go. So this is where it's going to start getting a little weird. This plane is, it's kind of a joy to fly. It can just get a bit annoying, but we're going to go all out for this video. Alright, so the first thing first, we're going to go over here to map. We're going to take off all of this, but leave that. Okay, cool. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go over here to the EFB. I do like the EFB though. Very simple, very intuitive, simple as hell. We're going to just do 19,000 pounds of payload here. Fuel planer, we're probably going to need about 6,000. Yeah, that works. Jacksonville to RDU. Yeah, we'll do 8. Yeah, we'll do about 8,000. So we're going to request the load sheet. Okay, we're going to load plane. All right. So now, now that we got this is what we're going to do. We're going to go down here to the FMC. We're going to go to route. So it already plugs in the origin. So we're just going to go KRDU. There we go. That is good. We're going to go ahead and activate. We're going to go departure. So the runway we are going to be using for today is runway 8. The cross 2 via the whisper transition. Apply, activate, arrival. The FMC is very straightforward. It kind of reminds me of the Airbus and Boeing FMC mixed together, but it's very, very simple, and that's also in the FPS ERJ. They're both simple. We're going to be doing the ILS 23 left, not going to be doing the R-NAV. I'll get to that later. We're going to go ahead and hit arrival. We're going to go to star. We're going to go to DMS TERD that. Via the pedo transition. We're going to go ahead and apply and activate. After whisper, we're going to go to Jurge. We're going to go ahead and plug that in. And then we're just going to delete that continuity. Discontinuity. Alright, cool. So that is all swell and well. Alright, so we're going to go over here. So now what you want to do is you're going to want to go to perf init. Next page, cruise altitude. We're gonna do 310. Ah, smother. We're gonna 310. 310. Takeoff. Center of gravity is gonna be 14.3%. Alright, that is set. ZFW, we're going to be doing 82202. That is good. Next, we're going to go takeoff set. We're going to be doing takeoff 1. Enter FMS takeoff. Flaps 2 for takeoff. Takeoff. Now, we're going to go to takeoff perf. That's right. When you want to use that, you got to click that. Okay, there we go. Takeoff perf, we're going to be doing KJAX, runway 8, wind in Jacksonville is... The only thing I wish that they had was the AvaTab here, so that way I don't have to go to SkyVector or anything. It's 0905, temperature is 28 3006. Thrust takeoff 1. We're gonna be doing flaps 2. That is good. So now we're gonna go sent to FMS. We're gonna go data link here. Load takeoff speeds. Takeoff speeds loaded. Cool. So the FMC is set up. We're gonna go altitude to 310. That is good. We're gonna go ahead and plug in the no smoking sign is on. I have avatar mapped to the T key on my keyboard. Works wonders. Yeah, I might have to do that. We're gonna go ahead and go. APU can go ahead and go on. Beacon light is on. Logo light can go on. APU can go to the start position. That is good. There we go. And so we're gonna go ahead and go plan. We're gonna do about 20 miles. Everything is good here. And that is good. Okay, cool. We're gonna go back to map. That is good. We're gonna move this stupid armrest. There we go. Beautiful breeze. All right. So the APU is now on. So we're gonna go back over here to ground services. Damn, you just flew through that? You really just flew through that? Yeah, I did. It's not bad at all. We're gonna go ahead and go start pushback.
Hey Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
We're gonna go ahead and push back here.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Hey, Simlink, I would like for you to work so I can have my data, you know, on the thing. You know what I mean, right? Or are you just gonna be stupid? Or we're just gonna have to run you as admin for you to actually work, considering you want to be stupid. Okay, you gonna work now? No? Okay. I really like the knob animation. I don't think I've seen such a realistic mesmerizing motion on X-Wing aircraft overhead knob before. These?
All right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed. And
Oh,
we're ready to
you're
connect.
talking about the APU? Yeah, the APU animation's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. But like, honestly, the aircraft, the texturing is decent, modeling is good, animations are good. It's just the systems are not there. And like again, when we take off, I'm going to basically explain everything when we get up there. Just so you kind of have more of an understanding why. People have asked me, what do you prefer, the FPS or the xCrafts? I'm going to answer that question after we land. But anyways.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected. Bypass pins inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
3006 is set. That is good. Can I even get charts on my phone? Or is that going to be stupid? No, I can't. It's not even loading. Nothing is loading. You know what? Okay. So we're going to go park and brake release. Okay, so this is...
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
This is the other thing I've noticed. So we're going to go these on. Literally, no matter what, the engines don't want to start, okay? And I follow exactly what happens, what you're supposed to do, and it doesn't want to start. See? It stays locked at 11.2, and I can't go beyond that. It's on... Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Okay, never mind. It works. I don't own the aircraft, but from what you're saying and what I can tell, with the minimal details they added to the animations and textures, you can really tell. They went all in visually. Yeah, they went all in visually. stupid to confiscate for the systems. At least they're honest about it, though. Yeah, they are honest. They are. But for the price that you pay, I mean, you can't do R-NAV approaches. Does it white lights mean they're off? Yes. White lights in the ERJ mean they are off. They are not on at all. So we're going to hold it to about 41-ish. There we go. That is released. Yes. White lights mean they are off. Alright, cool. So all that is good. So we're going to go ahead and plug that back on to auto. We're going to go ahead and turn these back on. Packs can go back on. That should have already been on. Alright, cool. So we're pushing back now onto, looks to be hotel.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Alright, parking brake is set.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
So we're gonna wait for him to disconnect before we start doing anything. Oh, and mind you, I am getting about 46 FPS right now, which is honestly not bad in X-Plane. So we're going to disconnect. Alright, we're going to go flaps 2, RTO. We're going to go APU is coming to the off position. No taxi lights can go ahead and go on. That is good. That is good. RTO, flaps 2.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
We're going to go nav, nav. Yeah, this is a little bit weird too, by the way, y'all. I'm going to show you guys on takeoff. It's not really weird. It's just you kind of have to really look at the... you really have to look at the... we're going to go takeoff config.
No takeoff trim.
No takeoff trim. Okay, cool. So I really just kind of did that. So what you want to do is, this is takeoff config. So you're going to want to hit it.
No takeoff trim.
So then it tells you, okay? So it's going to be up 1.9. So we're going to go ahead and go up 1.9. Okay, and I'll be honest with you. I find that the stuff they give you is a little bit too much, okay? You can see our APU, EGT, and stuff going down. So now we're going to hit that again.
No
I can just imagine if the systems
trim.
were good, how beautiful it would be able to fly this aircraft into both Jackson Hole and Aspen. Oh yeah, 100%. That's actually a good route recommendation. I'll probably have to fly in and out of there when I get into the FPS. I will be streaming the FPS ERJ soon. I'll be reviewing both. So, yeah. And then after I stream the FPS, I'm going to start working on a video of the comparison between the two and which one I recommend. So. By the way, guys, this is Jacksonville scenery. It is available on the xplane.org store. Raleigh Durham is also available on the xplane.org store. So if you are interested in what scenery I'm using, then you can. Well, why does it stream elements 101? Logs, check commands. gonna kind of bump up the power just a bit, kind of keep us rolling here. I don't like going too slow, but I don't like going too fast. Oh snap. Let's get back here. I'm trying to do something for you guys. Hold on. Okay, cool. What did I miss? I don't think physically come out on the 3D. Usually on other craft it's a 2D window. Yeah, it's usually a Good to see you streaming again. What's up, Captain Henry? Long time no see. Wing textures are actually pretty good. Yeah, they're not bad. I mean, if I move this too. Like, I mean, that's not bad. It's just. Do you fly on VATSIM ever? Not on this plane, only because I don't trust this plane, and you're gonna find out why. But yeah, it's VATSIM. I flew on VATSIM not too long ago, actually. Just, you know, off stream, but 30 knot taxi, please. Nick, you know I don't do 30 knot taxis. That's ridiculous. The sounds are good too. They're mid. They are definitely mid. We're actually getting close to the runway. This is the runway we're going to be taking off of, so. Exclamation point scenery in chat if you want to know the scenery, by the way, everyone. Aviation Master, I need to get the Jacksonville update out, like, ASAP. I need to get it done. Alright, so for that, we're going to go stereo cockpit is on, lane light is coming on, wing inspection's coming on, strobe light's coming on. We're going to go attend call is coming on. Alright, so this is where it's going to get weird. So you're going to want to hit flight director on, nav on, VNav is on, arm this. My FPS just plummeted. Why is my FPS plummeting? Hello? Weird. Now let's back up. The sound, I mean, every aircraft could use a good constant. Yes, yes, for real. You like X-Plane more or Microsoft? I'm not sure. I really don't know. Yeah, I've given you too much time, no results. Boy. Alright, so we're gonna go about 43% in one. We're gonna release and take off sets. I'm gonna quickly do this. Nope. See what I'm talking about? You set the trim and it wants to pitch up before even you're supposed to take off. It's weird. Alright, pause the brake, gear up. Alright, so LNAV mode is activated. Flight level change is activated, so that's going to enable the actual VNav here. Speed mode is activated. So now, this kind of reminds me of the CRJ, okay? Speed mode is activated. So now it's going to pitch for that, okay? And see what I'm talking about? You got to re-enable VNav. It's weird. It's so weird. Alright, cool. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go flaps coming up. Does VNAV want to work? We're gonna go up to 250. I'm gonna start turning off. No dampers coming on. Autopilot can go on. There it goes. Alright, cool. Flaps are up, auto brake is off. I'm gonna be honest with you, two weeks ago I would have said X-Plane was no, I really don't know either. Yeah, I'm not sure, honestly. I'm very tied between me. I really don't know. So okay. This plane needs a sign pack? Yeah, it does. It really does. Also, the Toyota sound engine gives me old Toliss sound vibes. I changed my mind. 8 telling you, it's really not that good. Why does it pitch up and down non-stop? Welcome to xCrafts. Is that turbulence or why is the pitch so twitchy? It's just the plane. Wind noise? Wow, yeah. I hate the wind. I hate wind noise. I absolutely hate it. P3D or X-Plane? Shack. You really had to ask that? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go nose light off, stereo cockpit is coming off, nose taxi light is coming off. Okay, so as you see, so as the departure, I hit VNAV before takeoff, right? It disengages after takeoff. And then you have to wait for you to be able to re-enable it. It's weird. But after you get it airborne, you're good. Okay. And as you see, I was manually adjusting the speed accordingly. That's because the xCrafts doesn't have FMS speed, okay? FMS speed basically just changes the speed for you. It's kind of like, you know, the 7.3, 7.4, 7.5, 7.6, the Airbus aircraft. It changes the speed to what you need it to be. So with this one, it's kind of the same way, okay? Actually, it's not the same way. You have to manually scroll the speed accordingly to what you're at, okay? So below 10,000 feet, you gotta stay below 250 knots, okay? You know, after you pass 10,000, you raise it up, okay? And that's what we're about to do. If you had FMS speed, it would have done that automatically for you, but it doesn't, so yeah. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna take care of something. 757 win? Nick, I'm asking you that question. So there's 10,000 feet. So we're gonna bump this up to 290. So now it's gonna lower the nose, right? And of course we can get all this off, that off. After this, I'm going to explain to you some things about this aircraft. Okay. Alright, so number one, no FMS speed, just explain that to you. Number two, there is no R-NAV approaches, okay? There is, but there isn't. It's half and half, okay? So, basically, what you have to do for an R-NAV approach is the Microsoft 717 will be a day one purchase for me, to be honest. Yes, I got the 717 and P3D. And TFDI design 717 for P3D is actually like $25 right now. So if you want a 717, go get P3D. I will be streaming P3Ds soon. Not sure when, but I would like to. But anyways. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So the R-NAV approaches are very, very excruciating weird for this, okay? So what you have to do for the R-NAV approaches is you have to, of course, you know, you keep the L-NAV enabled, but the V-NAV, a proper R-NAV approach is you leave L-NAV enabled, you leave the V-NAV enabled, and then it'll just take you down to the runway. Of course, then you're supposed to look at the approach plate, look at your minimums, but with the xCrafts, you kind of can't do that. You leave L-NAV enabled, and you set the altitude accordingly, and you use the vertical speed to descend to where you need to go. And then you can look at your vertical. The green line is where you the green line is where you're going to be at, okay? So if you look, so in 20 miles, I'm going to be at 18,000 feet. So you can see we're just kind of like slowly rising. So yeah. So yeah, that's the thing about the R-NAV. It very quirky, okay? You really can't do a proper R-NAV approach. And it really just, it sucks about this is because a lot of ERJ routes are in the smaller airports which don't have ILS approaches, so you can't really do R-NAV approaches unless you want to use a vertical speed. Okay. How much are you looking forward to the Bluebird Simulation 7.5 for Misfits? Honestly, a lot. I'm really looking forward to that aircraft. They seem like they know what they're doing. They seem like they know what to do. I mean, you know, it has LNAV, VNAV, you know, all that stuff. You know, it seems like they're modeling systems correctly. I listened to a video, and I think they said something about how they're modeling all these systems and stuff. So TFDI MD11 is also kind of high, but I don't know if I want to wait for some reviews on that one since I'm not that desperate. Aviation Master, I'm just going to be honest with you. There's no point of waiting for reviews by TFDI. Their products are so good. There's no point of waiting for reviews. Their 717 for P3D it's outstanding. It's literally out of the world. There is no way. It's literally first day purchase. There's no reason to wait for reviews on it. It's going to be outstanding as is. If you go on their website, it basically kind of explains everything. So, kind of explains everything of how far they are, and they're actually really far. So, I think release is September or something like that. Still enjoying this one more than the Misfits version. I don't even have that one. Oh yeah, the ERJ Misfits. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the ERJ in Microsoft, it's not good at all. It's terrible. I get it, it's still early access, but it's like, why release an early access aircraft? You know what I mean? Like, why would you release an aircraft and label it early access? Like, why? There is absolutely no point. And I'll be honest with you, I have not seen one person casually enjoy the Flight Sim Studios ERJ. Like, I'm not hating on the team. I think they got potential. It's just I don't see the point of releasing an early access version. I haven't heard of the ERJ getting updates either. I think it got updated not too long ago. The advertising was a little yeah, it was. It really was. I actually thought that ERJ was actually going to have, you know, the basic systems that you would need. You know, the VNAV, LNAV, you know, all that stuff. No, it don't. It does not indeed. So we were kind of wrong about that one. Yeah, the advertising was definitely misleading. do you plan to be a pilot IRL? I am a student pilot right now. Airline pilot, probably not. I'm gonna go get my AMP, so I think it will end up being good later on, but not. But they released way too early. Yeah, they did, 100%. I'm not an aircraft developer, so like I really don't know the point of view on their side. I just think that it's kind of stupid to release an early access aircraft. I don't get it. And I'm not hating on the team, like I said. I'm kind of bummed that it didn't even have, you know, the basic systems. I was actually ready for a day one purchase. I saw a 7.3 video on it. At least for regional, we got the ATR, which is, oh yeah, the ATR for $20 is amazing. I will not be purchasing that ERJ for a while. When it hits version 1, maybe, but you still plays X-Plane in 2023? Personal opinion, dude. Personal opinion. And I fly Microsoft. I don't know why you're hating. I fly everything, so. ATR was tempting. I still don't know if I want to buy it. The ATR for Microsoft is good. I'm not gonna lie. Good aircraft. Especially for $20. Good aircraft. I actually saw the videos on the ATR, and the VNAV works fine. Of course, you know, the video that I was watching. But some cable? Yeah, it is. But we gotta get Pensacola to Microsoft to do Silver Airways. Yeah, there's a Pensacola for Microsoft already, thankfully. ATR is gonna be amazing. Going to Pensacola. I think we're getting an ATR for X. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. Yeah, I am. It's already announced. Yeah, I can wait for the ATR to come out for X-Plane. I'm dying for Majestic Dash 8, but it's going to be a while. Oh, yeah. The Majestic Dash 8 and P3D is amazing. Such a blast to fly. It's a little quirky. Not quirky in a bad way, just quirky as in, like, you got to know what to do. For me, when I lower the altitude, the top of the scent bug run away from its original position ends up on me to do a straight dive on the 6. What? That's weird. I've never seen anyone have that issue. X-Plane, we really need one. We are getting one, and I'm actually a tester for that one. Of course, you know, gotta wait for it to be up there, but yeah. Who's making it? ADSimulations. They're the company who made the CRJ. A lot of people seem to have that same issue. Oh, weird. That's weird. We're going to quiet that down there. So that way you guys don't get ear rape. There you go. Got some tunes going. Okay, is that being... Okay, I just want to make sure the plane wasn't being stupid. Any more future scenery development plans? Yes. Yes, there is, actually. I got a lot on the list. Of course, I can't say, but I got more on the list, so don't worry. One of them is actually my hometown. Fun fact. A couple of them are, actually. So, I mean, if you know where I live, you can kind of be able to decipher, but yeah. Wow, you guys, look at these clouds. These clouds are much better in .06. X-Plane, are you serious? Okay, thank you. You just really want to keep an eye on the top of descent in this plane. I'm just warning you guys now. You got to keep an eye out for the top of descent, and I'll explain why. If you miss the top of descent and you try to enable VNAV, it's not going to work, okay? If you miss top of descent, you're going to have to descend using the vertical speed. It's annoying, I know. It's actually not considered VNAV. It's actually considered path mode, which path mode is kind of like the CRJ. You get a little diamond right here, and the plane basically just follows the diamond, the whole vertical guidance down. Oh, snap. I just deleted the stream. I just deleted the music. I did not want that to happen. Diamond right here. Hey. There we go. Okay. The big stutters scare me a lot. 50% of the time it's correct. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Please no X-Plane. That's... I get scared. Because it's X-Plane. Like, you never know. Am I hating on X-Plane? I think I am. Alright guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, share with your friends, be greatly appreciated. Let's see if we can hit 10 likes for today's stream. We're at 8 right now, so thank you everyone. It's greatly appreciated. Hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Might just buy the FPS. Just message him again. I can text him for you. But yeah. So I want to do another stream maybe tomorrow or something. I don't know where to. I have no idea. But I gotta figure out something for you guys. We need a 200 subscriber special, even though it's late as hell. Probably be a... Actually, I'll probably do a giveaway on I'll probably do that, like a long haul for 250 subscribers. Would y'all guys like to do a Velo hops tomorrow? That would be kind of fun. I've never flown a Velo? Yeah, that thing. Never have. Yeah, last night I flew Charleston Yeager to Orlando, and then today I flew from Orlando to Jacksonville, and then on live going from Jacksonville to Raleigh Durham. Charleston Yeager to Orlando is not that long of a flight either. I do need to take you guys into Charleston Yeager though. If you've never heard of the airport or never been into the airport, I highly recommend going get scenery, whether on X-Plane or Microsoft. They're both good, because those sceneries make the airport so good. It's basically this airport in West Virginia. It's basically on this big hill, and on both sides the cliff literally drops completely, and it's almost vertical. Like, it's insane. And the approach of this airport is beautiful, because it's kind of like the airport is on a big hill, but around it there's a lot of mountains and hills and what's this? Interesting. Didn't know you could do that. I want to give me some coffee. I'm just kidding. Do 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 do. So yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on this. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start getting ready for descent. So we're gonna plug in 2,200 feet here. 2,200. And we're gonna start getting the ILS frequency in. Oh look! Navigraph decided to update my location. Oh, how nice of you. RDU is there, and we're going to be doing the ILS runway 23 left. So we're going to go ahead and go open charts, approach. ILS 23 left. Like I said, everyone, we're about to hit top of descent, so. And we also need to go ahead and get our landing performance in as well. So we're gonna go Sky Vector. Raleigh Durham is 170 at 4. We're gonna go RDU. It's 23 left. It's 1704. Temperature is 3009. That is set. And then our landing weight, we're gonna go status. Close that. Status. So we're gonna plug in about 80. We'll do 86,000. Flaps full. Compute. Okay, cool. That is set, and that is done. Okay, so now we're gonna need to plug in the ILS frequency and stuff. So we're gonna go radio 108.5. 108.5. That is good. Seatbelt signs are going on. That is good. And there's top of descent. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. So I usually like to descend about 280 knots in this aircraft. Usually is a good speed for me. keep an eye on the top of the scent here. Because I'm telling you, it's a little weird. Not really weird. It can just be a little... You just gotta kind of keep an eye on it, just because, like, there was one point where I kept flying this damn thing, and every time I would try to descend, it would not descend. I reset the MCP altitude, and it would just sit there, and I'm like, dude, really? Right now, we're getting 54-ish FPS. These clouds look so much better. That's what you look like? Yeah. How's the POS plane? Mid. It's okay, I guess. It's meh. Not really a big fan of it, but whatever. Really just kind of wanted to go live in this thing just to basically tell everyone, like, you know, this is what you need to expect. Now, of course, they're working on putting in the FMS speed. They're working on R-NAV. They're working on all these things that's missing. But if you want like an ERJ to fly now, that's good. Just go to the FPS, okay? It looks good. It's not good. It's okay modeling, okay texturing, okay animations, but the systems, there's a decent amount missing. There's no FMS speed, so you kind of have to manually adjust the speed. There's no R-NAV approach. The R-NAV, what you have to do is you have to keep an eye on your FMC. Figure out, okay, at this waypoint, I got to be at this altitude. So then you have to reset this and descend via the vertical speed. That's not right. So yeah, it's annoying. And it sucks though, because a lot of ERJ routes are into smaller airports, and the smaller airports don't have ILSs. So you're kind of have to, yeah, I've had all those problems. Yeah. Yup. Now the FPS has the FPS flight procedure simulations. It has R-NAV capability. It can do RMP approaches. It has FMS speeds. xCrafts, I don't even think it can do RMPs either. It's too much. It's way too much. It's so annoying. Like, I was trying to fly into Syracuse from Boston not too long ago. And into Syracuse, there's only an ILS for one runway. I think it's 1.5 or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, there's only one ILS for into Syracuse, and the runway I was landing on was R-NAV only. So yeah, I feel you. It's kind of annoying. I'm gonna be going live on the FPS soon, probably tomorrow or something. So if you want to see what that actually is like, feel free to hop in. Of course, I've had a lot of people ask what they recommend. So, and I will tell them straight up, FPS 100%. At the current state, FPS is the bang for your the bang for your buck. All right, I'm gonna join. Hell yeah, yeah. It'll probably be tomorrow or something. So yeah. All right, so we're getting ready to descend here into Raleigh. What is the FPS? The FPS ERJ is the flight procedure simulations. They are the formerly known as SSG, actually. So yeah, formerly known as formerly known as SSG. Yo, what's up, Kyle? How's it going? Hope all is well. Glad to see you. In Discord, you sound like you want to throw this plane in the trash. Yes, and I still do. I still do. I wish I could have my money back, but sadly, that's not how it works. Because I actually got the, I got the family, which was $115, because I previously owned the first version, which was, I can't remember what it was. It was like version 1 or whatever. So I had that, so it went from 130 to 115. So I just got the whole family. And after I started flying it, I'm like, dude, what the hell? Is it on X-Plane? Yeah, the FPS is on X-Plane. No Osh for you? No, I've never been to Oshkosh. I've never had the opportunity to go at all. I've wanted to go so bad, but I can't go. I don't have the opportunity to. So as you see, when you get close to the top of descent, now it's going to switch to this path mode. And this is what I mean. It's kind of like the CRJ. So the CRJ has like the diamond VNAV. And of course, you have to use a vertical speed to descend because it doesn't have VNAV. But in the ERJ, it's kind of similar. It's not considered VNAV. It's more of path mode. So you're going to see this go to path mode, okay? And when it enables path mode, it's going to start descending on its own. And you're going to see it here. Okay. So you're going to see this switch to path, PTH, and now there's the diamond. It's going to start coming close. Yeah, see, it's going to start flashing, and then there's descents, and then we can go down to 280. Yeah, I want to go to Oshkosh so bad. It's been on my bucket list probably ever since I was 12, 13. Just never had the opportunity to go. Unless you're talking about Oshkosh in the sim. If so, I don't have a Pilot Edge thing. Does the xCrafts have better textures than the FPS though? Yeah, they do, but the systems in the xCrafts are, excuse my French, they are shitty compared to the FPS. It's miserable. It's more of, like, why release an aircraft if you can't properly do R-NAV approaches? Because R-NAV approaches are very, I'm not going to lie, R-NAV approaches are super common. It's a very super common approach. Are the new E-Jets worth it? xCrafts? Right now, no. Go get the FPS, Flight Procedure Simulations. Highly recommend the Flight Procedure Simulations. If you want to know why, ask. But the xCrafts, I currently do not recommend it. If you're eagerly wanting an ERJ, just go get the FPS one. If you're willing to wait, then you can wait. xCrafts is currently working on FMS speed and all that. So, yeah. I'm working on the M2 right now, hoping to be able to have it for the R-NAV. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Wondering, because everyone is there. I'm about the only one still home. Yeah, I'm still at home, doing nothing, like always. Man, this update is outstanding. Alright, so we're gonna go medium on the auto brake here. But I mean, okay, it follows VNAV fine. What's your favorite plane to fly? Ooh. Ooh, I don't know. It really depends on my mood. It really depends on my mood. I honestly like flying them all. I really don't have a plane that I can choose over the other. Is FPS planning on doing the rest of the family or just the 195, the rest of the family? What do you mean by FMS? What's wrong with it? So the xCrafts doesn't have FMS speed. So when you see here, it has auto throttle. It just don't have FMS speed. FMS speed basically changes the speed for you. But xCrafts doesn't have FMS speed, so you're gonna have to manually do everything. You're gonna have to manually do the speed. So like when you're climbing, you have to put it up to 250, 250 below 10,000. When you hit 10,000, you're supposed to come up here and bump it up to 290. If it had FMS speed, it would have just done it for you. So yeah, that's basically what it is. Top 5 currently. Add-ons are like actual aircraft. Are you using any VA or online network, or just enjoying a short flight? I'm just enjoying a short flight, man. How soon do you think they will fix that? Honestly, I'm not sure. I know xCrafts is working on it. I just don't know when they're supposed to release the updates. But yeah. Top 5 aircraft currently all sims. Damn, that's hard. I'd probably have to say probably the Rotate MD-11. And this is not really in order. This is just like top 5. This is not like from my favorite to least of the top 5. Just kind of like just my favorite 5 in general. But probably Quality Wing 78, Rotate MD-11, PMDG 737, PMDG 777, and P3D, and probably the Toliss Airbus aircraft right now. That's probably my top 5. Currently on the way to Cleveland in the sim. Hell yeah, what sim? Yeah, I just wanted to enjoy the flight, to be real with you. I didn't want to have to deal with ATC today and that and talk to you guys. I just wanted to relax and talk to y'all at the same time. What's your opinion on the Phoenix A320? Great aircraft. I'm not gonna lie. Great aircraft. Great systems. Great aircraft. It's amazing. Fuel on board. We got about 3,400 pounds left of fuel, but we should be fine. We'll be fine. Do you think the Phoenix A320 is more worth it, or the PMDG 73? It depends. Do you do more 73 routes or more 320 routes? That's kind of what I would do. 11, using all scenery. I have yet to go to 12 due to people complaining about stutters. I don't get stutters unless it's trying to load a scenery and there's an error. Favorite flight sim streamers? Captain Canada. That's really all I watch, honestly. We had 10 likes. Thank you guys so much. It's great, really highly, greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for letting me hit the goal for today. PNG 737 right now. Phoenix is great. However, V2 is taking forever. It depends, because you got to think they're doing IAEs, which one, it's kind of a different fuel flow, like, you know, fuel usage. Oh yeah, V1, yeah, he's a good friend. Good dude. I like good dude. Yeah, Phoenix V2, I mean, it's IAEs. They're doing a whole, I think they're redoing the entire cockpit, modeling and texturing, performance optimizations, it's, I mean, all kinds of stuff. So, I mean, I see why it's taking a while. Yeah, I like V1 simulation, and I've been catching myself. I've been going to his streams more. V1 and Captain Canna, those are my two. I wonder why Captain Canna only flies Misfits. X-Plane 12 is honestly, I'll be honest, I'm on his side with this one. X-Plane 12 in the current state is too unstable. It's too unstable. I'm hopping out. See you tomorrow on stream. See ya. Have a good night. And I'm very picky about my streamers too, so. Fly-by-wire would be good if they had a cockpit like the Phoenix, Toliss, etc. Not that I can compare Misfits to X-Plane. Yeah, I think they're actually doing that currently. But yeah, I see exactly where you're coming from, to be honest with you. It's just the default 320 in Misfits looks squished. I'm not gonna lie, it looks squished, okay? It looks like they took a 320 cockpit and just planted it together with like some like pressure thing or whatever. And it looked so well when Austin did not make it to the expo. He didn't go to the expo? Well, I know X-Plane was there. I know Laminar Research was there, but Austin himself didn't go? I thought he did. I would like to hop back in Misfits and probably check out some 7-8 time, but oh, he just sent representatives? Interesting. Yeah, very interesting. I compare that squish to how the 321 is in FSX. The default 321 or whatever it is. Oh yeah, the default one, yeah. Yeah, the default 321, yeah, it's awful. Yeah, it's straight up awful. Like, the fly-by-wire is good, don't get me wrong. It's just the cockpit just looks squished, and it just looks weird. It looks so weird. It kind of throws me off, too. Oh, man. I hope everyone is enjoying their night so far. I'm sorry that the stream was kind of late. I just had to take care of some things. Been busy. You know, really haven't really had time. I do want to get the 321 from this one. Straight up took the default 3. Yeah. Honestly, FS Labs is coming to Microsoft, so I'm not even worried about the 321 and stuff, so. I'm even, Not even mention that the sim stutters every time you're on final. For me, Microsoft, it depends on what airport I'm going to. X-Plane usually doesn't stutter when I'm on final. P3D never stutters. Oh my god. I'll be honest with you, everyone. P3D is the most stable and smoothest sim I have ever flown. Now I'm wishing I got the FPS instead of the xCrafts. Still might, since I didn't buy that. There you go. That's good. That's good. I mean, of course, I'm not gonna tell you what to buy, what not to buy. I'm just kind of pointing out what's missing and what the other one has, right? Like, you know, you do what you want, you do your research, and you figure out what you want. But I'm just like basically stating, you know. Do you use auto ortho? No, I do not. I heard that that auto ortho thing is kind of CPU intensive, so I don't even bother. I have an i9, but still, And plus, X-Plane really isn't the best optimized sim anyways, as is. Which they're slowly heading in the right direction. The whole VRAM fix thing, boosting my frames up, probably 5+. But, yeah. P3D was so stable for me from V3 to now. Yeah, exactly. Same here. Microsoft is stable for me, but the stuttering when near particular airports can be outrageous. Yeah, because a lot of developers on Microsoft, and this is something that aggravates the hell out of me, okay? A lot of developers on Microsoft for scenery, they go so much into detail that there is so much rendering to do. Like, I'm not hating on the devs or anything. I'm just saying they add so much detail that's kind of pointless. Like, they go to the point of modeling door handles and doorknobs. Like, dude, you don't need to model doorknobs and door handles. I'm a scenery creator myself. I'm not a modeler. I'm a scenery creator. I just kind of do WED for X-Plane. So I do all the WED work. But me personally, I hate doorknobs. I hate door handles because all it does is, because that's such a small little model, and there's so many tries and polygons onto that one model. It's ridiculous. And a lot of Microsoft devs use like 4 to 8K resolution on everything. It's just, there's so much rendering on Microsoft scenery, and it's kind of aggravating. Some devs do an outstanding job optimizing them. Vertical Sim being one of them. Good friend of the channel, by the way. Good friend, actually. That one is his airports are always perfectly okay on performance. There is some others, yeah. The new East Midlands is insanely detailed, but my frames are still better than most other scenery. See, in some devs, you know, some devs can optimize your stuff, but a lot of them, like, if I get a scenery on Microsoft, if I'm on Final or something, all I get is stutters, and there is so much to render. The iniBuilds JFK scenery, for example, the railroads are perfectly 3D modeled, and it's like, dude, you do not need to 3D model a railroad. Literally, that just needs to be, all that needs to be is just a picture of like a texture onto a polygon and be done. That will save you some frames. What do you think is the most complicated plane to fly? Ooh, that's a really good question. It depends. Like, are you talking about like planes that are in service right now, or just anything in general? The worst for stutters is any LAX. I don't get stutters with that one. That one's perfectly fine for me. The Imagine Sim Atlanta is fine for me. What what else is good for me? The dude, we're about to land, my guy. Service right now. I wish VMworld would optimize for Phoenix scenery. Haven't gotten their Oakland scenery yet, as I would want to buy the others, but Phoenix, so boy, Stutterland. Their Seattle is bad too. And JFK is fine for me. Weird, interesting. Because LAX is bad for you, but it's fine for me. But JFK is good for you, but bad for me. That's annoying and weird. Okay, so Shaq, I want to get to your question. Just hold on a minute. So Docamp, we're supposed to be at 3,000. I'm actually gonna bump this up to 3,000. It's gonna come in with an optimization update for JFK soon. They released one. I think like 5 days ago ish. But honestly, so Shaq, honestly, to answer your question, probably the most difficult plane is probably the CRJ. Because the MD-80 has VNAV and LNAV auto throttles, so does the MD-11. I mean, the 742, like, I mean, that one had, or the 74, you know, that same thing. With some others. I would say probably the CRJ. BM World sceneries are perfect for me. If you, yeah, BM's World sceneries for me are awful. Were they the ones to release Colorado Springs? I have no idea. BM World Phoenix, it is nice. It's just a little too heavy on frames. So the airport is right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go vertical speed, and we're just going to keep this descent going here. And we're going to start slowing down to 240. Damn, Shaq, you got a 4080, must be nice. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to go heading select. We're going to go 050. And then we're going to go heading mode. It's more of like 0. There we go. That's more like it. This is when I want graphics or a 737 X-Planes for everything else. See, I totally agree with you there. 320 CRJ or 7.3 for Microsoft. Anything else X-Plane. But I mean, I kind of alter between all of them, so. Yeah, they did. Yeah, you should. Yeah, Aviation Master, you should be good. I know your specs. You should be good. We kind of have a kind of similar computer, so just kind of lower your settings just a bit, but you should be good. For me, X-Plane's more intense on the FES than Misfits. This is the opposite for me. Misfits is horrible. Actually, I take that back. It depends on what airport I'm flying into. It depends on the airport I'm flying into. Alright, so we're going to go music off. We're going to raise the sounds of the plane. There we go. Yes, the any JFK is only for Misfits. Only. Alright, there we go. So we're going to go ahead and start turning on in. Yeah, you can mess around with the performance, but yeah, Shaq, try doing like V states or something and try that and see how that goes. Plane's about to get destroyed in ceiling. Alright, so we're gonna do flaps 1. We're going to go to Yoke. Yeah, press this right here and it's gonna activate the Yoke. It's kind of like the CRJ actually, fun fact. Because you gotta do the same thing, you gotta switch between the modes. Alright, so we're gonna go send to FMS, we're gonna go data link, we're gonna go load. And then we're gonna hit approach mode. And we're gonna start slowing this thing down to 170. There is ILS. Localizer captured. Well, it's capturing now, but there's a runway right there. If you guys are curious on what add-ons I'm running V-States, Ortho, SimHaven X America with Global Forest installed. So that's how I get all these nice trees, and I get trees in neighborhoods and stuff. Yeah, Cal, I highly recommend saving, man. Uh, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do flaps 3. Oh shit. Zero cockpit, logo light. Okay. I mean, to be honest, for $75, I expect to have working VNAV. For xCrafts. I mean, it has VNAV. It has VNAV. It just doesn't have R-NAV. You can't do R-NAV approaches. Alright, cool. So we're going to go ahead and slow on down to that. We're going to go gear down, flaps full, nose light coming on. There we go. So, right when we hit 5 miles, we're going to be at our final approach speed. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so there's the airport. I got the airport in sight. We're gonna go yaw damper off, autopilot, auto throttle is off. Sounds are mid at best? Yeah, they're mid. It's kind of interesting how the $55 FPS 195 has perfect VNAV. Yeah, I can do R-NAV approaches. They both have VNAV, it's just the xCrafts doesn't have R-NAV approach capability, while the FPS does. God, that would be kind of cool, honestly. I agree. The FPS does fly R-NAV approaches, yes. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna keep it about here. I don't really like this glide slope.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue
Minimums.
landing.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
There you go. We're down. Speed brakes. Reversers coming out. $69, so the reversers. Oh, why by the sound reminds me of the it does. Now that you said something, it does. Now, welcome to Raleigh, Durham, everybody. Alright, so we are vacated off. Let's clear the runway. Are you serious? Okay, so we are vacated off. Okay. Cool. I don't know where I need to go. Alright, so we are going to go flaps up, speed brakes, there we go. Auto brake is coming off. We're going to go stereo cockpit is off. Lane lights coming off. Wing inspection light coming off. Strobe lights coming off. Wing, our APU can go ahead and go to the start position. We're going to go up here. A little bit of a longer taxi. That flare was on point. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Bro puttered it. Thank you. Wing flex on this thing looks jank. It's not bad. Dude, why are you putting out the speed brakes, my guy? Let me make sure I'm in the center. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, I mean, the wing flex isn't bad. It's not terrible. What's the stereo cockpit switch do? So when you flip this on, it basically says, like, you know, stereo cockpit. You know, it's kind of hard to explain. Basically, like, just lets the first officer and the captain know, like, hey, you know, stereo cockpit, you know, aviation, you know, work-related stuff only. Like, focus on flying the aircraft. Taxiway looks bumpy. It's not bad. It's kind of like this in real life, to be honest with you. Just not as drastic. Is it just me, or do I still hear the reverse thrust? No, there's no reverse thrust at all. I'll show you. See? No reverse thrust. Alright, so no... Oh, what the mother... And why does my speed brakes keep coming out, my guy? Oh my god. Someone clip that, please. Oh my god. That was funny. This is the taxiway I did not want to take. Now I'm actually going against traffic. So yeah, I just want to take a right and then a left. Okay, so next time we fly into here, everyone, can you remind me not to go that way? Thank you. Appreciate it. On final Cleveland? Hell yeah. Have a good landing, man. That landing rate, everyone, was -119, by the way, if you were wondering. just before the 1500 footer, so I'll take it all day. We're gonna go taxi light is going ahead and go off. APU can go start. Our gate is just up here. And then I'm gonna try to get us the replay. I'm gonna try. APU is on. Currently en route, Singapore to San Francisco, 5.5 hours down. 10 more to go. Hell yeah, man. Done that one before. I'm gonna stop right there. Park brake set. Idle. Engine 1, engine 2. Welcome everyone. Oh wow, look at that. I didn't even look outside. I did not look outside. You know what? That deserves a sub. Sub if you haven't already. I didn't even look outside the aircraft and I got it perfectly. That butter though. Oh yeah. Alright, everyone. Welcome to Raleigh, Durham. Yeah, the scenery is actually for X-Plane 11, but I did some modding and added some 3D trees and made it better, and yeah. So that's that. Okay, I want to know what the hell happened here. Like, what the hell? Oh. Weird. Okay, so we're gonna try to do a replay. Come on, X-Plane. Be good. Alright, so we're sparking I done without having to look outside the aircraft, nearly ended up with a meat crush. Small adjustments, man. That's all I can give you. Small adjustments. We have to do it this way, or X-Plane is gonna crash. So, welcome to X-Plane. But I can't wait to see what this one does. Are you ready? Everyone, you ready? You ready? You ready? Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god. Cruising down the street in my 6 fog. We're gonna back it up. Is it fast enough? Is it fast enough? When I speed it up. It's funny, I'm not gonna lie. I could not stay on center line worth of shit. Y'all, golf clap. X-Plane did not crash when backing up replay. Golf clap. Golf clap. All right, so we're gonna see how this looks. Okay, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go about here. Coming over. Oh, breeze belly. Yeah. Flare. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. You know what? I will take that every day of the week. I will take that every single day. Also gonna take out from Raleigh soon? Hell yeah. What the f... Hey, xCrafts, I kinda can't see outside. Here we go. Coming over. Starting the flare. Oh, baby. Whew. I will take that. I will take that. Okay, can I, like, enable the winch? I probably can't. It's not Misfits. I can't. Okay, yeah, I can't. Okay. That, you know, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Running some DCs. DI. Yeah, it's just rain. Just doesn't want to wipe for some reason. Man, that landing, I tell you, beautiful landing. All right. Are you serious? Yo. That is not a tower view. So we're gonna have to make one. Like, what good is that gonna do me if I'm in literally inside the tower? Where's the tower? There it is. Come here. Okay. There we go. All right. Oh, that breeze delivery though is hot. Oh, yeah, starting the flare and beautiful. Whew. Beautiful landing. Probably one of the best landings I've had in this thing. Well, since one landing ago. My last landing in this thing was awful. Landed like a breeze. You know what, Cal? That's a damn good pun. I like your thinking. I like your thinking a lot. Some aff view. Is it gonna let me see the? Oh, you know what? I see how it is. All right, guys. I would like to say thank you each and every single one of you for stopping by in today's stream. Want to join Memphis to Atlanta? I would, but sadly, I'm fixing to get ready, watch my show, and go to bed. So, yeah. Plus, I don't really do flights like that. I kind of connect on my flights, so yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Remember, please leave a like, subscribe, share to your friends. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for everyone who stopped by. If you cannot afford to donate using real cash, that is totally okay. You hanging out with me was perfectly okay, and it was outstanding talking to every single one of you tonight. Again, review on the xCrafts. It's okay. Really not a good. It's mid. Wait for to get some updates and see how it is, and we might come back to it. But other than that, I am going to probably retire it for now. But anyway, guys, I will shut up, let you guys with some replays, and I will see y'all in the next one. Again, thank you, everybody, and I hope to see you guys soon. Peace.